Hey, thanks for joining me. Travis from the Knife Joker. Today coming at you with another new Spyderco model. Got Spyderco Canis. Right out of Taiwan. Of course, inside the box does tell you that Kelly McCann, former Marine, did design this as a anti-terrorism knife. Still like that Spyderco paperwork. I mentioned that a couple times. But anyway, here's that knife. Spyderco Canis. Crazy knife to look at from so many different angles. Really cool design. It's fun to look at. Starting off slow, just showing some of the angles of that blade. Out of Taichung. Let me see that centering. Out of Taiwan, there. Those blade grinds. Blade coming in, CPM S30V. You got that main grind being hollow grind on that Warncliffe blade there. With this upper swedge, just lightening it up a bit. Still a beefy tip there. A little jimping. And let's see. Oh yeah, you can feel that jimping. It doesn't come up real high, but it is there. So if you want to hold back on the knife, yeah, I could definitely feel that jimping. And if you want to hold up further, it's not super high to get in your way. Almost matches your thumb pretty well there. See those grinds out of Taiwan. Just super clean work. There's Kelly McCann's signature there on the blade. That main hollow grind. This, I'm sure, super sharp. Have not used this. Just came in 2 days ago. I'm a little lackadaisical in making the video. 2 days later. But here it comes. You see that classic Spyderco hourglass clip, which personally I like. The finish out of Taiwan. I'm not sure if the pocket clips vary a little bit in their finish from country to country too, I do believe. This one coming in that compression lock, so pretty much use that same new pivot, it seems to me, Taiwan's been using lately, to where just drop dead, drop dead, drop shut knife. Yeah, it's got a bit of a detent to it. You know, not a super strong. Most compression locks, there is some detent to it. And once again, yeah, that new pivot out of Taiwan just drop shut like that. Well, they've been doing it on a lot of these new knives, like the Watu. Just bingo, drops down the coochie. So I think they've pretty much mastered that new pivot there out of Taiwan. You see that blade coming in really 3.4 inches. It's about a 4.1 ounce knife with that flow through construction. You know, that handle being made out of carbon fiber over G10. So mainly G10 with that carbon fiber over the top, giving you some traction. You can hear it. It seems to really hold up. Say hard to scratch. Yeah, it's pretty hard to scratch. I'm saying it's been around for a while. I mean, they did it on that amalgam, that same finish, the smock, and that same finish, that same material. I mean, the coochie, and you know, all being I've done it for a while on quite a few knives, I think a few more even. That carbon fiber on G10, and it gives you some traction. It's nice, you know, just to kind of review some Spyderco carbon fiber, as opposed to this Watu. It's also carbon fiber on G10, but a little bit different of a finish, kind of more like that old Domino had a. You could feel there's definitely a different finish on this Watu. The Watu's pretty similar to this Gale Bradley too, actually, which I think is carbon fiber on G10, but it gives you a different finish. So yeah, there's two different finishes there already from carbon fiber on G10 from Spyderco. You know, then that's quite a bit different, you know, than this. Well, this is solid carbon fiber, well, with peel ply on the top. So this is carbon fiber with peel ply, which gives you a different traction. You know, and they've done this on quite a few knives. So a lot of them American-made knives did the carbon fiber with the peel ply on there, giving you some texture. So there's 3 different carbon fiber kind of from Spyderco. I mean, just as opposed to just a solid carbon fiber, not anything on it or under it, like on this Cali 3.5, just solid carbon fiber. No real traction though. Same thing on this Zuwata, just solid carbon fiber, no real traction. And I mean, you know, something more up to date, they did that Manix, so solid carbon fiber, no traction. So yeah, and then they also more recently they did that Shaman, solid carbon fiber, just a little rounded off, no traction on the Shaman. So, got a carbon fiber discussion for real here, but yeah, Spyderco's come out with at least probably more than this, but at least four different kind of textures. And well, back to the main guy in the show here. Carbon fiber on G10 gives you some traction. You can hear it there. A little bit of a cutout there in your scale. Hold your knife back. See if it's to access the spider hole. Well, that's probably what it is for. I don't think you necessarily need this extra cutout there in the scale to hold the knife. I think that front cutout would do. But I think that extra cutout there, I'm looking at it, appears to be possibly for access to that spider hole. Actually, it kind of lines your finger up real good at it. Not that you'd miss the hole, but yeah, it kind of lines you right up on the spider hole. I think that's what it's for. Ambidextrous, so, oh yeah, coming in that backside, that Spidey flick, it was pretty easy. I guess that's another reason it was easy, because of that little cutout. I took a little piece of my nail off. Huh. See, maybe also one of those reasons they had to do that is because this big hump here in the middle does feel pretty good. Pretty centered in the hand. Makes it larger in your hand, I'd say. More hand filling, which could be more comfortable. It's definitely not as skinny in the pocket as some other knives. Well, those go to extremes at a Kuchi. But the Kuchi, so skinny in the pocket. But I mean, there's, a lot of knives that are The Cali 3 sticks up quite a bit. Yeah, it's probably wider than the PM2. That blade sticks up. But yeah, a little wider makes it fill your hand pretty well. And it sort of reminds me of the Manix, you know, pretty wide, probably in your pocket. See if the Manix is wider. Oh, not necessarily. Oh, maybe. Close to the same. Another thing, well, similar to the Manix has those proud liners sticking up on the G10 model or carbon fiber model. So does this new Canis. Has that the steel liner there, a little bit of chipping right into the G10 and carbon fiber, giving it a little more jimping than you have right there on the blade. Making a whole area of jimping there. Overall, geez, pretty impressed. I mean, we're starting to get used to it. I mean, it's spoiled, I think, is what we're all getting from Taichung, Taiwan, meaning centering, smoothness, quality, fit and finish. You pretty much know what you're getting when you open the Spyderco box. I think not much variance in these knives from knife to knife, I don't think. So yeah, that new Spyderco Canis, definitely worth something to check out in hand. If you want to see more about them, you can check them out at thenifejoker.com. And if you do like what you see here, hit that subscribe button to see some more videos coming up.